Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this rectangular granny. It's a very simple, quick to do and a beginner friendly tutorial. You can crochet this rectangular granny in whatever size you prefer and use them as a table mat, table cover, blankets and so on. So you can use about 5 to 6 different yarn colors and change the yarn colors after every single row or after every 2 rows to make them very beautiful, colorful and attractive. So that all depends upon your preference. Also, as I said, this is a beginner friendly tutorial. So it involves just the repeat of a single row for n number of times for the desired size of the rectangular granny. So without any further delay, let's start the tutorial. So here I have taken a 4 mm crochet hook. Since I am using a 4 ply woolen yarn, but if you are going for a thicker yarn, you can accordingly change to a larger size of hook. For demonstration purpose, I will be using a single yarn color, but you can use about 4 to 5 different yarn colors and change the yarn colors according to your preference. Now to start with our rectangular granny, we need to make chains which are multiple of 3 plus 2 chains. So for this sample, I will be working about 15 chains which is a multiple of 3 plus 2. So in total, I will be working 17 chains. So first make a slip knot. And chain 17. So here I have worked 17 chains. Now let's start with the first row of our rectangular granny. I forgot to mention that you need to take about 4 stitch markers so as to mark the 4 corners of the rectangular granny for the initial few rounds. Now to start with the first round, skip the 2 chains from the hook and starting from the third chain till the last chain, you will be working 1 single crochet per chain. So insert your hook into the third chain and work a single crochet. Also mark the skipped 2 chains. Now going into each chain, work 1 single crochet. So continue with the sequence till the last chain. So here we had skipped the initial 2 chains and worked single crochets into the remaining chains. So in total I have worked about 15 single crochets. Now always see to that the number of single crochets that you make for the first round should always be a multiple of 3. Now for the second round, work 2 chains and turn your work. Now these 2 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Now going back into the very first stitch, work 2 double crochets. So including the 2 chains into the first stitch, we have worked about 3 double crochets. Now we will be skipping the next 2 stitches and going into the third stitch, work a group of 3 double crochets. Now the sequence repeats, that is, you will be skipping the first 2 stitches and into the third stitch, work 3 double crochets. So continue with this sequence till you reach the marker. So here I have repeated the sequence till the marker, and before the mark space I have 2 stitches left. So skip these 2 stitches and into the mark chain 2 space will be working the corner. Remove the marker and into the chain 2 space work 3 double crochets. Chain 2 Going back into same space, work 3 more double crochet. Chain 2 and into the same space again work 3 more double crochet. So into the chain 2 space we have worked 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Now these two chain 2 spaces will make the first two corners of our granny. So mark them using a stitch marker. Now working on the opposite side, skip the first two chains and going into the next chain, work 3 double crochets. Now these 3 double crochets should be exactly worked opposite to the group of 3 double crochets worked on the other side. Again skip next 2 stitches and into the third chain work a group of 3 double crochets. Now continue with the sequence till you are left with the last 2 chains. So here as you can see I have worked a group of 3 double crochets by skipping 2 stitches in between. Now I am left with last 3 stitches. So skip the next 2 stitches and into the last stitch we will be working a part of our third and fourth corners. So for that, going into the last stitch, first work 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and going into the same stitch, work 3 more double crochets. Followed by 2 chains, and to complete the corner we will be slip stitching onto the second chain. So that completes our second round. So the 2 chain 2 spaces that we have worked makes the third and the fourth corner. So just put the stitch marker to mark the corners. So you can see the rectangular granny getting shaped up with 4 corners marked by the chain 2 spaces. Now let's start with the third round. Now to start with the third round, we will be working 3 slip stitches so as to reach this gap between the group of 3 double crochets. Now work 2 chains. These 2 chains mark the first double crochet and going back into the same space, work 2 more double crochet. Now into each of the gaps, we will be working a group of 3 double crochets till we reach the first marked chain 2 space. We will be working the corner. So continue with this. Now one thing that I forgot to mention is that in case if you are changing yarn color after every round, then after working the slip stitch of second round, cut the yarn and join the new color yarn and continue the sequence for the third round as I had shown before. Now as you can see I have worked a group of 3 double crochets into each of the gaps, and now I will be working the first corner into the marked chain 2 space. So remove the marker and into the chain 2 space work the corner comprising of 3 double crochets, 2 chains and 3 more double crochets into the same space. So here I worked the first corner. Now mark the chain 2 space of the corner. Now moving to the next chain 2 space, remove the marker and into the space work the second corner. That is 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. So I worked the second corner, mark the chain 2 space of the second corner. Now going into each of the gaps between the 3 double crochets, we will be working 3 double crochet. So going into the first gap, work 3 double crochet. So just continue with this till you reach the next marked space where we will be working the third corner. So here I have worked a group of 3 double crochets into each of the gaps till the next marked space. Now remove the marker and into the chain 2 space work a corner comprising of 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet into the same space. Mark the chain 2 space. Going to the next chain 2 space, remove the marker and work the fourth corner. Mark the chain 2 space and to end the third round, slip stitch onto the second chain. So that completes the third round. Now to start with the fourth round, it begins in the same way as we have done the third round. That is, we will be working 3 slip stitches so as to reach the gap between the 3 double crochet group and work 2 chains. Now this will be considered as the first double crochet, and going back into the same space work 2 more double crochet. Now continue working 3 double crochet into each of the gaps till you reach the marked space. So I worked a group of 3 double crochets into each of the gaps. Now into the chain 2 space, we will be working the corner as done the previous round. So remove the marker and work a corner made up of 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Now before working into the chain 2 space of the next corner, you can see we have a gap between the 3 double crochets. So into this gap, work a group of 3 double crochet. Mark the corner, chain 2 space. Now into the next chain 2 space, work the second corner. Now the sequence continues, that is, into each of the gaps we'll be working 3 double crochets, and when we reach the chain 2 space of the corners, work a corner. So continue working like this till you're done with the 4th corner. So I'm almost done with the 4th round, and I worked the 4 corners for the rectangular granny. Now I'm left with the last gap, and into this gap I'll be working 3 double crochets. And to end the 4th round, slip stitch onto the second chain. So that completes the 4th round. Now as you can see, with each increased rounds, we work a 3 double crochet increase into each of these sides. So in this way, all the sides will gradually increase with 3 double crochet per round. So from round 5 to n number of rounds that will be working for your rectangular granny, we need to just follow the pattern sequence of round 4. That is, you will be slip stitching for 3 times till you reach the gap, and into each of the gaps work a group of 3 double crochets, and whenever you come across the chain 2 space of the corner, work a corner comprising of 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet. Also onto this side, into the gap, you will be working a group of 3 double crochets. So just continue with this pattern so as to work the desired size of your rectangular granny. Also, when you change colors after every single round or after every 2 rounds, you can make very colorful and attractive rectangular granny. Now in case if you want to make this part of the rectangular granny more wider, then see to that you work more number of initial chains, and also the number of chains that you work should be multiple of 3 plus 2 chains. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found it really very useful and interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.